Virgo, if you've been questioning your progress or wondering whether your efforts will truly pay off, this message is for you. Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to your April monthly tarot reading. If you're new here, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss your spiritual guidance. This month is about patience, powerful choices, and steady success. Trust the process because everything is aligning in your favor. Stay tuned, my friends, and I'll see you on the flip side. Hey there, beautiful Virgo souls. Welcome to or welcome back to the channel. This is your April monthly general intuitive tarot reading. And as always, take the messages that only resonate for you and leave the rest. I have already asked for blessings, so let's begin. Hey Virgo, let's see what's going on. Okay. Main messages, you have the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Wands, the King of Wands. The bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles. This month, this is your overarching energy. This is the theme of your month. This is all about the process for you, Virgo, okay? Seven of Pentacles is a sign, it's an indication of patience and about long-term investment and evaluating progress. So oftentimes you'll see in an image a character standing by a tree with pentacles in it like this one. She's picked some of them, but when we go to pick fruit off a tree, we need to wait for it to ripen before it can actually be pulled off the tree easily, right? Sometimes, if you've ever been to an orchard where there's fruit on, fruit trees, and you try to pull something off a branch, and it's too green, right? It hasn't ripened yet. So you're yanking, and you literally be yanking the whole branch to the ground, and yet the fruit doesn't seem to come off because it is not ready yet. So this card is all about trying to reflect on your progress and the process that you're taking toward some goal that you have, and really trying to trust that process. Trust the process that it will work. It just takes time, and it takes it takes hard work, but I feel you've worked hard and you need to pause and assess the results, right? It's a sign of a month where you need to consider if your efforts are yielding the desired harvest for you, okay? Is the fruit coming out the way you want it to? Okay. So is whatever it is you're trying to do, is it worth it? And what you're trying to, encouraging sort of a thoughtful review of your goals before you're proceeding onward. So it's like you're kind of waiting for that fruit, but you're also looking at that garden, that harvest, that whatever, and saying, how do I make it ripen faster? What can I do? Can I help this? Sometimes the answer is no, you can't. You just have to wait and wait it out patiently. But sometimes it's, let me look at the process itself and see if there's something I can do here to hurry it along. I feel like you just have to sort of wait this one out, because I keep getting this message, trust the process. Okay. So the process will take its time and will be played out, sort of A to Z. And, this now is for the time for you to sort of let it play itself out. This could be in any area of your life. I have a feeling it does relate to finances in particular for somebody, just because it is a, coins card or a pentacles card here. And that definitely has to do with material, being in the material world. So money, career, finance, what have you. All right. Now let's start looking at the first week. Knight of Swords, King of Cups, Four of Wands. Virgo, you got some swift movement there, and that's paired with some emotional control and stability. Now, the Knight of Swords, right? Fastest moving at knight in the deck, fast moving energy, decisions being made, conversations happening, action being taken without delay. Okay. So you're definitely trying to do something to hurry this process along, or to enact, or let this help, or to take action against this process, whatever is going on for you here. I feel like there's definitely some income changes for somebody here. And if it hasn't, it's definitely possible, okay, in this month. And if it isn't money related, then something here needs your attention and focus. All right. Um, whatever it is, don't put it off too long. That's another message my guides are giving me. Take it how it resonates. Somebody out there needs to hear that. The sooner you handle it, the better, okay? What I love here, Page of Cups, definitely keeps you from becoming reactive, because it is a very balanced card. Head, heart, he sits on a throne here that is in the water, and there's some rough water out there, and yet he is not being tipped over, right? So very balanced energy, head, heart on the same direction, on the same page. Um, so yeah, you definitely, the King of Cups keeps you from being reactive, and you're thinking clearly and responding with emotional maturity. Definitely no impulsive action there, which is great. You're acting with intention. Now, the Four of Wands here also says, like, you're looking for stability, you're looking for security. For some of you, it could be celebration for something, for, this stability, this security. It could be celebration related to that, being balanced, head and heart together. And for whatever movement is going on with that Knight of Swords, with that, whatever is that fast movement. Or that, communication, that thought that's going on there. I do feel that for somebody, uh, I feel like it tells me the action you're taking is really designed to protect or strengthen your foundation. All right. Now, again, whether that's your home life or relationship or whatever it is, there's definitely a sense of a personal stability here. Okay. Now, there could also be some good news for somebody here, or a small milestone that you're achieving that is sort of worth the celebration here in this Four of Wands as well. Okay. Now, we move into Seven of Cups clarified by the Lovers and Two of Pentacles. This is where things get really interesting, I find. Okay, Virgo, because you have two number, you have two, sorry, you have a two, which is like about choice, okay? And you have the Lovers, which is about choice, and you have the Seven of Cups, which is about your options and your choices. Okay, so I was trying to get that out. Two, choice, 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 decision, choice, options. Okay, so this really gets very, very interesting here. Um, so yeah, so it's like, the Seven of Cups is multiple options, multiple possibilities. Sometimes it can be confusing when we have too many options, too many possibilities in front of us, too many choices. Um, but there's definitely several paths opening to you. And it can feel very overwhelming at times, but especially you have to decide which is the right fit for you. Okay, now the Lovers was originally known as the choice card. That's why I said there's choices here to be made in all three cards, and decisions to be made. The decision that you're going to make, it isn't just a logical one. Okay, it's very value based is what I'm feeling. So you're being asked to choose what truly aligns with your heart and what aligns with your values. And the choice you're going to make really is going to serve your long-term vision. The Two of Pentacles is, balancing that with something else, right? This figure, he's standing on one foot. He's got two pentacles. There's some rough waves going on there. And the guy is still standing upright. Okay. So definitely trying to, you may be weighing two options, two responsibilities, two directions. You're trying to figure out how to manage them both. You got balls in the air, plates in the, spinning. Okay. And you might even be deciding whether, you even should take this choice, this decision, or what have you. All right. So I feel like I feel it's kind of tied to your finances here, this choice. All right. But take it how it resonates. The the opportunities that are being provided here to you or coming towards you, I do feel like for somebody it's like saying you need to get something in order here. Okay, and when I say financially, it's because maybe there's a budget issue and you're juggling your money. What bill do I pay first? What bill do I pay second? How do I keep this vendor at bay, that vendor at bay? For some of you, it could be, I got to get my taxes in order because that's out of control. Okay. I just feel there's some juggling and financial juggling going on there. But I do feel also like, if that is your situation and it's related to expenses or whatever, I feel like you're having conversations with people to ensure that everybody is on that same page. Okay, to make sure that you agree on how and what action will be taken, and how you'll take that action. All right. uh so I would just say that, I'm also getting a message here to choose what brings alignment. Okay, not just what looks good on paper. That's very important. What feels aligned, what's doable, and what's sustainable. Okay, get into the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Recognition and success with that Six of Wands, but it's with an emotional honesty. Like it's a layer of emotional honesty on top of that, and a little bit of strategy, I feel like. Okay, so Six of Wands says victory, it says praise, it says you're being acknowledged for your efforts. The Ace of Cups is bringing you that emotional fulfillment, new beginnings in the heart and in the heart space, and a sense of joy and gratitude. I mean, this cup is overflowing here. Okay, so this could be a new emotional chapter that's opening. And it could be as a result of whatever success is in this Six of Wands. And you're feeling quite proud. Maybe you feel very appreciated, and that pat on the back, that whatever you've received, that recognition you've received at that Six of Wands, very much makes you feel renewed. All right. So it could be an unexpected source of revenue, and so it feels like you feel so much better financially, right? So I don't know. If I'm getting for somebody here, maybe it's your partner or someone in the family unexpectedly gets a raise, or, a bigger tax refund than you thought. So that helps the financial situation. All right. Take it how it resonates. Not everybody's case. Now, whatever your situation is, it feels like it's some kind of a relief, and a sweet relief at that. All right. So it sort of allows you to set a new strategy there. Okay. And to realize that a strategy is still required. It's not like gonna fix the situation wholly, but I feel like it gives you sort of a bit of a reprieve or a relief. Okay. Uh, Seven of Swords also gives me the sense of discretion. Okay, so you may be choosing to keep certain wins private. Maybe you're being selective about who you share things with, share your plans with, your strategy with. Not everyone needs to, I don't know, not everyone needs to know what your next move is, especially if you're trying to build something very meaningful for yourself. Ending the month with the King of Wands, clarified by the Alchemist, which is the Magician, and the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So again, here, just feeling very confident at the end of the month, having a great vision, right? King of Wands sees the big picture, and it is a character that steps into authority, takes command. Okay. And the Magician tells me you have everything you need to take that command and create the outcome that you want. Okay. You have the skills, you have the resources, you have the experience, you have the knowledge. Okay. You're not waiting. And the Knight of Pentacles is sort of that energy of saying, reliable progress here is going to be made. It is steady progress. It might be slow progress, but that's okay, because it's sort of one step at a time. Once the first step is taken, then the next can be, and so on and so forth, until the ball just keeps rolling. All right. Okay, Virgo, let me pull for you now an oracle message. Let's see what the Oracle of the Fairies want to add. If you'd like to give Virgo a message for the month of April, what would you like to add here? What message would you like to add to this reading for Virgo for April? You have the transformation card. Beautiful. And it says the fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Well, if you are making a transformation financially, my friends, yeah, trust the process. Let it transform. It's going to happen. And as I said, one step at a time, you have it all, and it's going to work itself out. Okay, that's it for today, my friends. I'll see you again very soon. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.